Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of the Self Improvement Project. I hope all of you are well. I hope you've had a wonderful week of getting to know yourself a bit better, improving yourself, and worrying less about what people think of you as you become this great individual. Now, today's episode, I'm going to share with you one of my favourite stories. I'm actually going to read the story out, it's so short, but the meaning and the message behind it is so vast. It's very applicable to our day-to-day lives. It's very applicable to realising how little we actually need in life to be fulfilled, to be happy, etc. Now, this story is by a famous author. Now, I might have attributed it to someone else, but this is who I first read it off of, and it has been attributed to thus far. So, the story is called The Fisherman and the Businessman. So, there was once a businessman who was sitting by the beach in a small Brazilian village. As he sat, he saw a Brazilian fisherman rowing a small boat towards the shore, having caught quite a few big fish. The businessman was impressed and asked the fisherman, "How long does it take you to catch so many fish?" The fisherman replied, "Oh, just a short while." "Then why don't you stay longer at sea and catch even more?" The businessman was astonished. "This is enough to feed my whole family," the fisherman said. Then the businessman asked, "So what do you do for the rest of the day?" "Well, I usually wake up early in the morning, go out to sea and catch a few fish. Then go back, play with my kids. In the afternoon I take a nap, and evening comes and I join my friends in the village for a drink. We play the guitar, we sing, we dance all night." Intrigued, the businessman offered a suggestion to the fisherman. "I'm a PhD student in business management. I could certainly help you become a more successful person. From now on, you should spend more time at sea and try to catch as many fish as possible. When you've saved enough money, you could buy a bigger boat and catch even more fish. Soon, you will be able to afford to buy more boats, set up your own company, your own production plant for canned food, and a distribution network. By then you will have moved out of this village into Sao Paulo, where you can set up a headquarters to manage all the other branches." The fisherman interrupts and says, "And after that?" The businessman laughs heartily. "After that, you can live like a king in your own house, and when the time is right, you can go public and float your shares in the stock exchange, and you'll be rich." The fisherman asks again, "And after that?" The businessman responds, "After that, you can finally retire. You can move to a house by the village, wake up early in the morning, go and catch a few fish, return home to play with your kids, have a nap, and when it comes to the evening, you can join your friends for a drink or to play the guitar, sing, dance all night." And the fisherman asked, "Isn't that what I'm doing now?" So we go full circle. This story by Paulo Coelho he's a famous author, best known for The Alchemist. which is a very good, if not one of the only main fictions I've ever properly delved into. So this story today is to make you think. Yes, it's a little bit of a different format, but I'm wanting to leave this with you this week. The impact of that story of what are we doing? What are you doing? What is everything that you get up every day to do serving? Is it serving that life to continue to strive to get all these things to then come back to maybe where you have been or where you are right now? It's a big question to ask yourself, but an important one at this stage. An important reminder for you to make sure that you don't look back with regret. So I hope you've enjoyed that today. The Fisherman and the Businessman. Like I said, one of my favourite stories, so thank you for listening. I hope if you've never heard it before, you're amazed. If you've heard it before, it's just good timing to be reminded of it again. So linger on that message this week. Ask yourself those big questions. And I will see you all next time. Cheers.